Yeah. 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 First, let's talk about capitalism. Let's talk about a capitalism born in England to maximize profit, individual economic freedom. That's the aim. Benefiting the elite, but making the poor lame. Mixtape that's so big between all the classic creative benefit the elite. Yeah, not all the masses. Now let's move to communism, fighting all the unbalanced try to make something that capitalism had it. Universal equality, everyone should see that the world should have an equal economy. Collectivization, yeah, that is what we do. It centralizes power to those who rule. These ideas were formed during the Cold War. The US and the Soviets fought very hard to assert the influence of the two. Isms made Berlin split like another dang schism. Both these superpowers felt like dragons through the space race. Anything could happen. It escalated to a conflict of arms. Both the countries' tempers were getting warm. On the verge of warfare, decided not to fight instead through proxy wars. They showed their might. Let's start with Korea, a war of two sides. US with the south, the Soviets with the north side. Yeah, they fought for a while, but ended in a tie. Yeah. Disagreeing over said election was the reason why. Two countries split, the North invaded the South. The US supported them while the Soviets supported the North. I want to continue to the Bay of Pigs, a catastrophe that failed, yeah, it really did. Cuba was not doing good, you see. Fool Hunter Basio was not meant to be. The US liked him and gave him support, although Fidel Castro led a giant overthrow. He liked communist views, which the US didn't like, so the CIA came and they tried to strike. The Cubans won. They laughed from their terrorists. All the US could do is feel really embarrassed, catch or gain clout, and ask Soviets for help to the Cuban Missile Crisis. This ultimately led, then let's move to the Cuban Missile Crisis about the military presence. The US found Soviet missiles in Cuba and thought it was a menace. Placed after the US failed at the Bay of Pigs, the Soviets said they just did what the US did, just like in Greece and Turkey. Yeah. When the missiles were found, US made a blockade. Khrushchev removed arms and prevented a raid. While we're at it, let's talk about Vietnam. Another proxy loaded with lots of arms. The US working to limit communism they fight, while the Soviets trying to spread supporting the North with all their might. The North and South began fighting over governing. Invasion on the South led to everything. Oh, there's a switch up. Alright, let's continue now. Kennedy decided to involve us from the war, but the Soviets responded with the North, and war is hard. Communism won and the North made it happen. The war had ended and communist machine mapping, but they came together once. You see. The Suez Crisis was both their expertise. The United States wanted to build a dam, but stopped when Egypt went Warsaw Pact, man. Nasser chose to nationalize, just like the canal. And Utopia was built, just like pals. Britain, France, and Israel got involved in an hour, but the US and the Soviets fought to keep Nasser in power. So the coalition withdrew all the invaders, and Egypt ended up manipulating both of its saviors. Alright, let's move on to NATO now, NATO created about the US coming straight with democracy. Baffled by the communists and their hypocrisy. Wanted to protect the free economy. Band together with another like a big bad family. Used diplomats and military to foster peace. And the goal was for the US to be in Europe with ease, From Canada, Denmark, France, Iceland, Italy, Luxembourg, Norway, Netherlands, Portugal, UK, US, it's true. The Warsaw Pact began as a result too. Between the Soviet Union and Eastern Europe, this military cooperation gave them hope. Threatening Soviet power in satellite areas. Use the pact for defense they carrying, The Cold War ended from Gorbachev and Bush had a meeting and said that this was enough, Alright, Move this over to my man Ethan now.
Yo, Ayush. I'll take it from here. Shout out to democracy in the US, Oh, yeah. You ready? Full send, baby. Okay. Soon enough the wall came down. The people in Berlin looked at their frowns. Communism died from people's freedom. Soviets lost their entire kingdom. Cold War finally ended with the US on top. Capitalism halted communism to a stop. There were major global impacts. Western influence spread like a crack. America was seen all over the globe. We became a central culture node. With so much influence, it was an overload. America was finally the last global power. Soviet Union went down like a Avenger Tower. Industrialization created environmental problems. More groups formed to try and solve them. Massive nuclear proliferation scared them. Democracy won at a large price. This was your boy, Super Hot Rice.